kind of singled out Anthony Lucas as a very versatile guy on the ball.
Yeah.
And with Nate Clifton and some extra size, what role do you see those guys that are versatile coming inside and providing depth or just the defensive play?
So overall, one of the things that I look for when you talk about defensive linemen, I want guys that are versatile. And I think we are very fortunate to have a group of guys, not just Anthony Lucas, that share that level of versatility up front. And we want to be able to highlight those guys' skill set when you talk about the versatility that they play with. I think that's the way that the NFL has evolved over the last decade, if you will. Just not having guys that are particularly one position guys. When you talk about being able to have that level of versatility with the size, the athleticism, the ability to do different things, and having an overall big picture mindset, I think that helps these guys play faster. I think that helps the development curve with these guys. And Anthony has done a hell of a job in terms of understanding who he is and where he has value, and being able to have bought into what we're teaching him. And he's had a very productive spring, and I'm looking forward to build on that coming into training camp.
And are there any other players maybe in different roles that you can slide against slide?
We're going to do a lot of different things with a bunch of these guys because we have, like I said, in my mind, a bunch of guys that share that level of versatility. And so we want to be able to expose or shine those skill sets of these young men. They deserve it. We're going to see guys, playing multiple positions. That's one of the things that I believe in. And we're going to have fun doing it. And so I'm looking forward to it.
How much of your coaching style have you had to adjust coming from the NFL, working with the kids?
I wouldn't say I've had to really adjust the coaching style. I think it's just understanding the guys and the individuals that you're dealing with. I think sometimes just slowing things down a bit, making sure that you're honed in on the fundamentals and teaching guys the fundamentals prior to just the playbook, And so you can build off those fundamentals and segment your coaching and your individuals to where you can teach guys from a progression standpoint on how to develop. I think that's what's important, and that's you're doing that in the NFL as well. And so just understanding how to develop the overall individual is where where we've grown as a group, and I'm excited for that.
Having that existing some kind of tradition what was your impression of back then and now having a chance to coach him 2 years later? What is the difference in the player that you see?
Yeah. Well, back then I haven't had the opportunity to truly watch his high school film or anything like that. But when you talk about just being aware of overall talent that this guy had and how he was recognized among one of the top players in the nation, I was very familiar with him from that standpoint. Now that I have the opportunity to spend a lot of time with him and see exactly where he's at and where he can grow, that's the part that's exciting. Knowing that he has a level of talent that you can build, that you can grow. And I think with his work ethic and the mindset and just his approach to wanting to get better, that's where we can appreciate it.
And you talked about exciting play
Right.
What do you sense? What was the importance of that shift for Nate on the interior?
Yeah.
Maybe playing on the outside?
Again, it's just defensive line. I came in here and I talked to these guys about making themselves. The more you can do, the more that you make yourself marketable to the NFL, the more that you can understand football. This defense that we're going to utilize is going to position a lot of these guys to be top draft picks or have the opportunity to position themselves to get drafted, and it's going to highlight their skill set. And that's all. I just don't want these guys to have a small mindset. You can actually do a lot, and if you can, let's highlight those things. Let's put you in the best position to have success. It allows you to be able to be in particular matchups that we may think is favorable for that individual. And so if we can take advantage of the skill set that these guys have, then that's what it's about. Putting the guys in position to have success. And that's all we want to do. You know, and I think these guys understand that. The vision was clear. We're able to display that. And then just some of these guys being familiar with my track record and some of the things that I've had the opportunity to do with the Rams, they've seen that. So it's not just talk, and so that's where it's been awesome to see these guys like buy into that aspect of it.
Coach, can you talk about your working relationship with Coach Newell?
Yeah.
How do you guys game plan before you get out to practice?
First of all, Coach Newell, I mean, you guys, I've shared this before. I absolutely love Coach Newell. I mean, that is my guy. You talk about just a hard worker, a football mind, a guy that's played the game, that understands the game, that genuinely love these guys. I love working with them. It's been nothing less than awesome, and that is really the God honest truth. The way he go about his business every day, the preparation that he puts into, his craft and continuing to develop as a coach. I think we all have that growth mindset. None of us feel like we've arrived, and I think it's been fun. It's been fun working with him, and I'm looking forward to taking on the season and going into training camp.
And when you're trying,
when you guys step in, I know Bear was talking about just the confidence of this group. What were signs to you that the confidence was maybe lower than you'd want it to be?
He's going to finish after this.
Yeah, I don't know if it was necessarily low. I think it was just a lot of uncertainty with the guys, but it has been awesome to see these guys gain confidence, but it's been confidence because they've seen themselves get better. I think anytime you can present a vision and then you see the vision come to life, you naturally gain confidence from that. And then that's how guys get better. And that's where the buy-in comes. And we've had that. Guys have gotten better in the offseason, and guys are excited about going into training camp. And so to me, that's all you can ask at this point. And as a coach, I'm very pleased with where these guys are. I'm very pleased with the way they've approached offseason. They've done everything that I've asked, that we've asked as a staff. When you talk about gaining the proper weight that we need them to put on, Coach Wiley has done an awesome job of getting these guys prepared. And from that standpoint, I'm fired up. And I think these guys are just fired up, and, we're looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Thank you, Coach.
No doubt.